Hello, this is Algebra 2. We're in Chapter 7, Section 6. This is page 1 of the notes. We begin with an important property for inequality, for exponential equations. The property is the one that says algebra. I don't know why they did that, but hey, if b is a positive number other than 1, then b to the x equals b to the y if and only if x equals y. Basically, they're saying that if you have the same base to some sort of exponents and they're equal to each other, then since they were the same base to begin with, the exponents have to be equal to each other. So, the example, if 5 to the x equals 5 to the 4, then x equals 4. And also, if x equals 4, then 5 to the x equals 5 to the 4. There you go. If and only if. It works both ways. Maybe that type of statement reminds you of geometry. The good old days. And we move on to example 1. Alright, so here we're looking at 64 to the x equals 16 to the x plus 1. And we're supposed to work our way through, begin by writing the original equation. And then the next piece, you're supposed to rewrite them with the same base. And, I think here we're probably looking at, for base 4, the truth is that you could have changed it to base 2, but base 4 might be a little bit easier, because this is 4 to the third to the x, because 64 is 4 to the third, and 16 is 4 squared, so it's 4 squared to the x plus 1. And then we have the power of a power property, so this is really 4 to the 3x, and this is 4 to the 2 times x plus 1. Boom. Which, by the way, I'd like to remind you all is actually really 2x plus 2. That's probably not exciting, but perhaps worth pointing out. Since they're both powers of 4, and they're both equal to each other, we know that 3x equals 2x plus 2. And since, in fact, those are equal, we know that x equals 2. Ta-da! Alright, good times. Time to stop the party slightly, though. In these exponential equations, and also the logarithmic equations that are coming, you need to check your work. We're also going to have extraneous solutions like we had before. So we think the answer is 2. Let's see. 64 to the 2 is perhaps the same as 16 to the 2 plus 1. We will just have to see. And in fact, 64 to the 2 is 4096. Excuse me. And 16 to the 2 plus 1, 16 to the third, is also 4096. They do actually work. You have a winner, and perhaps some sort of overwhelming feeling of happiness that flows over you. This is the end of page 1. Thank you for watching.